going to start Unit 9 chapter, A Bicycle in Good Repair. The author of this chapter is Jerome K. Jerome.
Jerome K. Jerome, full name Jerome Kalpakka Jerome, was an English writer and humorist. He was born on 2nd May 1859 and died on 14th June 1927. He was best known for the comic travelogue Three Men in a Boat. His other works include the essay collections Idle Thoughts of an Idle Fellow and Second Thoughts of an Idle Fellow. Let's read the story A Bicycle in Good Repair.
A Bicycle in a Good Repair is a humorous story in which the narrator of the story experienced a tough day when his friend posed as a mechanic and tried to fix his bicycle, which was already in a good condition. But in reality, his friend didn't know how to repair the bicycle. Let's start the reading and explanation of the story.
A man I knew proposed one evening we should go for a long bicycle ride together on the following day. Proposed means suggested and following means next. And I agreed. I got up early for me. I made an effort and was pleased with myself. He came half an hour late. I was waiting for him in the garden. It was a lovely day. He said, "That's a good-looking machine of yours. How does it run?" "Oh, like most of them," I answered. "Easily enough in the morning, goes a little stiffly after lunch." Stiffly means hard. The narrator one evening accepted his friend's proposal to go for a long bicycle ride on the following day. He got up early and started waiting for his friend. His friend came half an hour late, and as he came, he started examining his bicycle. He caught hold of it by the front wheel and the fork. Fork means a front part of bicycle, and shook it violently. Violently means with force. I said, "Don't do that. You will hurt it." I did not see why he should shake it. It had not done anything to him. Besides, if it wanted shaking, I was the proper person to shake it. I felt much as I should had he started whacking my dog. Whacking means beating. As the narrator's friend was examining the bicycle, he shook the front wheel with force. He did not heed the narrator's request not to hurt the machine. He said, "This front wheel wobbles." Wobbles means move unsteadily from side to side. I said, "It doesn't if you don't wobble it." It didn't wobble. As a matter of fact, nothing worth calling a wobble. He said, "This is dangerous. Have you got a hammer?" I ought to have been firm, but I thought that perhaps he really did know something about the business. I went to the tool shed to see what I could find. When I came back, he was sitting on the ground with the front wheel between his legs. He was playing with it, twiddling it round between his fingers. The remnant of the machine was lying on the gravel path beside him. Twiddling means turning, and remnant means remaining parts. The narrator's friend declared that the front wheel was unsteady and it could prove dangerous. He asked for a hammer. He took the front wheel off the fork and held it between his legs. He said, "It looks to me as if the bearing were all wrong." I said, "Don't you trouble about it any more. You will make yourself tired. Let us put it back and get off." He said, "We may as well see what is the matter with it. Now it is out." He talked as though it had dropped out by accident. Before I could stop him, he had unscrewed something somewhere, and out rolled all over the path some dozen or so little balls. Narrator's friend found fault with the bearing. He set about repairing the machine. He unscrewed it and little iron balls rolled away. "Catch them!" he shouted. "Catch them! We mustn't lose any of them. He was quite excited about them. We grovelled round for half an hour and found 16. He said he hoped we had got them all, because if not, it would make a serious difference to the machine. I put them for safety in my hat. It was not a sensible thing to do, I admit. The meaning of grovel is crawled on the ground. The narrator and his friend collected some 16 of iron balls. The narrator put them for safety in his hat. Here part 1 ends. Let's do the questions of comprehension check. The first question is, I got up early. For me, it implies that second option is correct, that is, he was a late riser. Second is, the bicycle goes easily enough in the morning and a little stiffly after lunch. The remark is, option first is correct, that is, humorous. Third is, the friend shook the bicycle violently. Find 2 or 3 sentences in the text which express the author's disapproval of it. So here are 3 sentences that shows author's disapproval. First is, don't do that, you'll hurt it. Second is, it doesn't if you don't wobble it. Third is, don't you trouble about it anymore, you will make yourself tired. Question number 4 is, if not, it would make a serious difference to the machine. What does it refer to? So it refers to the ball bearing.
So children, that's all about the reading and explanation of part 1. In the next session, we will continue with the same chapter. Till then, bye-bye.